Hello guys, welcome to the channel, hope you're well. This is Farming Simulator 19, it's episode 1 on Chellington. A like, subscribe or hit the bell for more is much appreciated. I'm all about the feedback, so comment below as this will really help the channel. There may be some light-hearted humour thrown in where appropriate, so let me know if you like it. Okay, so I'm playing on PlayStation 5. To start with, let's just show you what we are starting with without. Basically, we changed it slightly. We've sold fields 1, 2 and 3. You usually start with these 3 fields here. We have, though, retained field 36, which is the grass field at the back of the cows. So we bought fields 8 and 6 for crops, and 55 and 56 for crops. And then we've also we've also bought field 54 and field 118 just down by the train track for grass. Now, another thing we've done is we've sold some of the stuff that we start with, and then we bought some cheap mods to begin with so we can get more for our money, basically. You don't start with too much on this map. So we've kept the harvester, we got rid of the header, and we've got rid of the header trailer. And what we've done is we bought a header, one of those foldable ones. It's much easier around maps, doesn't get stuck and caught on stuff. There's no hedge collisions. I don't think there's any hedge collisions on here anyway, but so yeah, we've kept a couple of things. So we start with the Massey, and we've kept the New Holland. I think it's the T6. And again, we've kept the harvester. We bought a new plough. We bought the milling machine because that's quite handy for just picking up stuff, whether it's grass or feed around the animals, whatever, spilt food. And we've got a new 10.7 metre, I think that is, cultivator. We've got a John Deere mower. We've got a fertiliser which also does lime. And then we've got the seeder, which you can also use as a cultivator at the same time, so that's quite handy. There's the header I was talking about. And then we bought a new baler. We got a square baler. It was only about 12,000, and we sold the baler that you start with, I think, for about 49,000. That was a round baler. Square bales are much easier because you've got any slope on any of the fields. At least the bales stay where they are. So yeah, we've sold some stuff. We've sold some fields. We've rebought. We've bought some new items on the cheap. We've got more for our money. We've still got 53,000 in the bank, so we've got a little bit of money to play with. We're playing on seasons, only 3 days per season though. Let's just hop in here. What we're going to do, actually, just trying to think which field to start with. We're going to go and start ploughing a couple of fields. Not like that, we're not. You know why? Because when I brought it in the other way. I believe this plough can go on the front or the rear. I've got a feeling it might work quicker in terms of vehicle speed being on the front, but anyway. So we are going to just have a look. Head up to field 8 and field 6. And we're going to start doing some ploughing. There's not too much going on this time of the year, as you know from playing on different maps on Farming Simulator, that when you do play seasons, the temperature is always quite low. What are we at the moment? Temperature of 4, ground temperature of 1. We've got cloud where the sun's out at the moment, and then sun's coming out, so the weather alright is going to be alright today, but yeah, the ground and air temperature is too cold to plant crops this time of year. So we're off to basically prepare the fields in the first couple of episodes, get some of the machinery put away. There's one of our fields to the left, field 8. I thought we'd sell what we started with, make it a little bit different in terms of fields, but also I wasn't quite sure whether just to sell field 1, which is this field here. It's such a big field that, especially when you start out, you haven't got very big equipment. You haven't really got the money to buy it. So it's one of those fields. I found it on Chellington on Farming Simulator 17. It's just one of those fields that if you start with it, well, it doesn't have to take a long time to get it prepared and then get it. And even when it comes to harvesting, it's yeah, it takes quite a while. So this is pretty much my first look at this map. Now, having said that, there's a reason for this, because I thought the field entrance would be back there, but it's not. Well, I'm presuming we can go into it from here, can we? We'll probably get into it, I expect, from the other way as well. Off the main road, just opposite our farm there's a turning, and probably as we're coming out of that road, the road opposite, we can probably go straight on up and then turn right across. But
failure imminent.
This only brings you to this field here. Well, that's a good start. Right. So we can definitely get into it from that field there, because you can see a gate. Behave. So I've sort of done this deliberately because I don't like playing maps too much that I've had a good look around. I already know what Chellington's going to be like. Obviously they've expanded on it, it looks a lot better graphically, etc. The reviews so far have been really good on it, so it's not something I need to go and check out and go, do you know what, do I want to play on that or not? But I do prefer just to hop on and learn it as I go, learn the roads, learn where the fields are, learn where the back lanes are, etc. It just adds a bit more variety. If I've gone around the map and I've found everything out and checked everything out, it's there's less element of surprise. So this is showing there are a few strange things on the map, because this field is showing as red, as if it needs ploughing, so that's interesting.
It was at this moment he knew he messed up.
As is field 6 next door. Now that's looking very much like the same ground texture from there. So has that been ploughed as well? No, doesn't look like it. Oh well. Trial and error, new map. Find our way around. Also, I'm having a problem with let's go to the shop. So usually if you press triangle now to go to garage, I'm pressing triangle and it doesn't work. Now I don't know if that's, I'm playing on PlayStation 5, I don't know if that's a PlayStation 5 issue, if it's a map issue, I'm not quite sure, but so I'm struggling with that on this map. And again, just to show you, field 8 and field 6 are showing as red, so that's showing that they need ploughing. Now we've just been to field 8 and that doesn't need ploughing. It's definitely got a ploughed texture on it. There we go. Now I'm wondering if we can get to this field off the main road. Let's just see. So we stick to the left hand side, being an English map. So we are going to be doing animals on here. We are more than likely, haven't quite decided yet, just going to try and get the fields prepared first. We are more than likely going to be doing sheep and probably cows. I don't think we're going to be doing horses, and I don't think we're going to be doing pigs. Now, that's all subject to change, of course, but initially I think we're going to stick to... Yep, here we go, we can't get in from this way. Right, let's turn around here. So much traffic here. Very quiet on the traffic front. Well, bear with me. We'll learn it as we go. Or I'll learn it as we go. You may already be watching this and probably either played it, seen it somewhere else. It's been out on PC for a while. I haven't played it deliberately on PC either. So again, this is all new to me. So unfortunately, sometimes there'll be occasions like there was just now and there is now. We don't know where the field entrance is. So I'm guessing now it's turn right. And you're going across the top and come in from that top road. So yeah, there's a turn into the right. And that must be another farm. Presuming we can buy that. So we'll be developing on this map as we go. But to begin with, we just start off with Chellington Farm itself. It's not a bad field there either, field 7. So we should be able to go right here. I'm guessing. It's all been guessing so far and we've guessed wrong. So yes, finally. Yep. That's only got the cultivated texture by the looks of that. Not the cloud, which is good. So finally we can do something. So I think what we're going to do is just do a quick... Let's go around and do a quick headland. And then we may or may not get the worker to finish it off. But at least if we start with a headland and we do move to the worker, then at least we should be able to just leave it. And it's a pretty square field, this. And you should just better carry on then, without us having to come back and do any or much anyway, tidying up the field just to cover the bits that he's missed. So I've heard such good things about this. It's supposed to be having some fantastic features in it. Looks gorgeous already, the map. See, we're starting off in spring, so it will change as we go, being as though we're using season. We're not using precision farming. So I'm looking forward to doing a series on this. Maybe we should have gone with a wider plough in the end. This is 6 metres, I believe. There's a few fields need ploughing, so it'll take a while. We'll certainly be doing, certainly be employing some workers, that's for sure. What a great view across there. Lovely looking map. It's a map by Oxygen David, as you probably already know, but if not, and he's done many different maps on, I think, Farming Simulator 15, but certainly on 17. Oh no, actually 15, I'm not sure we had mods then, did we? But he's done many maps on 17 and 19. So So we're now going to let the worker carry on. And that is going to be the end of the first episode. Thanks for watching.